city is a web of connections, and social networks are its most complex. But these days, social networks are not just made up of human beings. They also include cats and dogs. People in Beijing have more than 5 million cats and dogs as pets. They enhance family life. But when left at home alone during the day, how do they fashion their own social network? Pengfen and Liu Miao have moved to Beijing to work. Each brings with them a poodle.
我不可能24小时都陪着他，怕我不在的时候他想我。
因为我们只能够从我们出去到回来这段时间屋里有变化，然后推断他干什么。
What happens when the poodles are left alone? To answer this question, cameras are placed throughout the apartment. They will reveal the day's activities. The poodle is one of the smartest breeds of small dog. Each dog has a unique personality and a way of doing things. Bella is a dog of action and willing to prove it. Demore tends to sit back and watch and display desire and envy from a distance. Demore is discontent over being denied a share, but no one is there to help. Dogs are social and used to living in groups, but that doesn't necessarily mean Demore will get to share what's in the bag. This is a kind of signaling and communication between the two dogs. The two girls live far from work, and the daily commute is a long one. The dogs make city life more bearable, and the girls can count on their friendship.
因为小狗狗嘛，它还是知道你是它唯一的主人，它知道它除了你，其他什么都没有。
以前会觉得它自己在家，然后就很孤单，然后现在就想的是，它跟贝勒不知道在家又捣什么乱呢。
Do pets fight or have awkward moments? Will these activities affect how the owners relate to each other? The 6-month-old Samoyed, born Yu, belongs to the man of this home, but the cat, Abu, belongs to the woman of the house.
我们家的排名就是我老大，阿布老二，然后波妞是老三，我男朋友是。当时是自己一个人住，就觉得每天下班很晚回来，就如果有一个小动物，挺开心的。
Abu is free to indulge in her own activities in the house, but it's not so for the little Samoyed. She's confined and cannot come and go as she pleases. In the household, Abu obviously seems more like the leader. Seeing that Bornu lacks a certain freedom of movement, Abu has taken to demonstrating the joy of her own freedom. The time has come to go out and play, but the dog still seems a little bit restrained.
我男朋友特别喜欢狗，然后而且他觉得阿布跟他不亲，就每天回来阿布只理我一个人，然后他就觉得我要养一个跟我关系好的，然后后来他就说我要养一条狗。波妞忠厚老实吧，然后他就很听话，有点逆来顺受的感觉，就很像我男朋友。
The quiet and gentle scene quickly disappears when they are alone. Samoyeds have angelic smiles, but are filled with energy. Young dogs like Bornu like to play at fleeting. This is good for their social development and understanding relationships within the pack. Even though his practice partner is a cat, it still works. Abu also enjoys this kind of sport. After all, teasing and poking fun at another is one of the most natural aspects of socializing. A room full of books, several cats, and a script written by one of their members. In this unique space, the environment is new and the interactions between inhabitants are unique. It can make things very complicated.
我家是典型的无政府主义家庭，我跟猫的关系不是主人和宠物的关系，也不是恩主和受惠者的关系，我们就是房客，同居在同一屋檐下。大表我算二房东。
Little Black is a three-legged cat. Prior to being rescued, he was struck by a car and his front right leg became severely disabled.
小二黑呢，长得特别滑稽，经常抽这个打那个，跟个街头小霸王一样，因为他在外面混过，他流浪猫嘛。
The cat seeking the biggest morsels and with the fiercest desire for food is actually the tabby, Fortune.
它呢，就是因为它很小的时候，它是被卖的猫，它对食物有一种病态的贪恋，吃饱的永远在抢。
The gentle and quiet little dot loves to stay close, sometimes making work difficult.
光大五福，怎么样？你对古装戏不感兴趣，我知道。
点8是特别粘人，我在这儿打电脑，它最好能让它在键盘上趴着。
Ding Ding is slender and graceful. This house also has 3 newly rescued stray cats. It's often hard to know where they are, as they are always flying the coop when their owners aren't looking. The day's drama is about to unfold. There are 7 cats and an apartment full of books. The best place to enjoy the morning sun now belongs to the cats. To enjoy the warmth of the sunlight is a privilege, and Ding Ding has a special position among the cats. For a family of cats living together under the same roof, it is only fair for resources to be shared. The area warmed by the sun gradually expands, and the other cats are allowed to enter. There is a special art to social interaction when you are whiskers away from one another. The cats use this to establish their place in the small home. the bed indicates social rank. The new members of the household are consigned to the floor. The warmth of the winter sun is valuable, and it puts the cats into a relaxed mood while they maintain this social network. It's said that hierarchy has existed for as long as people and the same rules are adopted by the household cats. She Hang's house is also a place for cats to stay while their owners are out of town. On this occasion, the guest is a very young male tabby, Tai Lang. First encounters need to be handled carefully. The newcomer uses his sense of smell to learn the identities and relative ranking of the others. Fortune and Ding Ding are quick in making their judgments and evaluations known. Every cat's personality is unique, and Tai Lung does not behave like a timid outsider. However, the feline leader of this household, Little Black, wants to size up the new addition. Apart from lions, most wildcats live alone rather than in packs. These bonds of kinship are not created by nature, but imposed by humans. Tai Lang does not understand the unspoken rules as he helps himself to the food. The new arrival has disrupted the delicate social order. The social network here is more complex than it may seem. Cats are graceful and strong fighters, but it is only under the law of the jungle that the wild instinct of the cat will truly manifest itself. The newcomer needs to control himself within certain limits and within a restricted area. For Tai Lang, however, it is called teaching someone a harsh lesson. Another conflict continues issues elsewhere, but it seems more like a harmless game in comparison.
阿布一直都是懒得理他，他就很不屑于理他，他就喜欢那种哎我不故意理你，然后你还要故意贴上来的那种感觉。
Abu is not afraid of Bornu's provocations. It's more of a catch me if you can kind of relationship, not too dissimilar from the games of their human roommates.
我男朋友也说他跟我性格一样的。如果看到一个人，我觉得还不错，然后但是我不想理他，然后我就在这等着他主动过来跟我说话，然后就是这样。但其实他过来我还挺开心的。
It's often said that pets are like their owners. In a household of pets, the personality of owners is somehow reflected in their pets. Bornu is a dog and therefore lacks self-control to some extent. He likes to play with everything, even ripping things apart. Any new activity will be a trigger for him, as with any new stimulation. It seems that this newly reorganized family unit still needs some adjustments. City dogs left at home all day have plenty of time to fill. One of the best activities is exploring new spaces. Every house has spots that are supposed to be off limits. One is the owner's bed. Male dogs mark their territory with urine. Exploration carries its own rewards. The best places, of course, belong to those brave enough to get to them first. Demore once again has an empty plastic bag. His anger is understandable, but not representative of his owner's intentions.
因为它是只小狗嘛，它也不是孩子，你跟它说它就知道。而况且小孩，你走了，它还不乐意呢，它还会在家发脾气呢。
底线一点一点在降低，然后忍耐度一点一点在升高。
In this neighborhood, poodle owners like to walk their dogs together. It's a good opportunity for the animals to socialize, and it helps these two newcomers to Beijing meet new people.
对我来说，这个小区特别陌生，一个人也不认识。然后遛狗的时候，正好那段时间遛狗的人也多，它也长得漂亮，看到它都会说好看呀，都会问一下那个哪儿买的呀，或者说哪儿美容呀，然后一聊就聊上了。
带给我们很多朋友，使我多了一个去跟人沟通交流的一个媒介。
Socializing might also cause problems, and the dogs may not understand what the commotion is about. But at least they help their owners find friends among a sea of strangers. In Shihang's household, the destruction wrought by the newcomer, Tai Lang, is still in progress. The tribe needs to decide on the new social ranking. Ding Ding is intrigued by this new guest. The other male cats in the household, such as Little Black, have already been sterilized, and so Ding Ding has no interest in them. Ding Ding now focuses on Tai Lang. All of Fortune's interests revolve around food and games, but Tai Lang is too young and has yet to comprehend the interest. The social order must temporarily take a step back against the wishes of the leader of this group, Little Black, who must compromise and quietly make way for Ding Ding. Ding Ding's pursuit is destined to come up empty. Compared to people, relationships between animals are much more simple and direct. Surface, it may seem that relationships for people and cats are alike, full of doubts and concerns without explanation. At times, both may sit by a window in deep thought as night comes. The small cat play area is enough to encapsulate the day's ups and downs. Borneo is still having it out with Abu. The owners come back just in time to reimpose order. Pet owners devote so much love, care and attention to their pets, so it is only natural that they'll return the affection and seem to become more human. The two poodles will get to live in a new apartment soon. The rooms are bigger and there will be more sunlight. Life will continue in the new place for this new family of humans and pets. The natural instincts and activities of pets have been deeply influenced by their relationships with people. The unique environment of the city, the different forms of expression, and the social networking between people and pets also influence behavior. Both people and pets are continuing to evolve.